Hey, it's Charlotte Mabry. You know, we've got an iWatch, an i this, or an i that. What in the world is an iBuyer? Hey, it's Charlotte Mabry again with Keller Williams Realty, and I want to thank you for watching our blog today. Before we get started, we've got some information down below on buying a home, selling a home. Just click there. You can get all kinds of information that will help you in those processes. You know, we hear those things about instant buyer, instant cash offer for your home, and you've probably gotten a postcard in the mail here lately. What is that all about? Well, it's kind of a catch-all phrase for an online real estate investor that's really looking to reduce transaction costs by doing things digitally. And, you know, they sort of rely on automated valuation portals rather than using an appraiser. And so sometimes that can be to the advantage of the person whose home is looking to be sold, and sometimes it can be a detriment. And many of them seek to do this service without the use of a real estate agent. So we find that these sellers are not represented in the sale. And I don't know, it's a little scary to me that you potential to lose some money here. Now, you know, used to be these folks would do this with fix and flip. And they put them back on the market, and still that's happening. But we're seeing more and more people fix up a house and then hold it as a rental property. And I guess the bad news with that is that's one reason our inventory of homes for sale is shrinking smaller and smaller, is that they're being taken off the table by people buying them as investments. And you know, for you as a seller, the pro side of this is, man, it's convenient, it's quick. Typically in a week or 10 days, you've got your money, you're done, you're out of there. So it's easy process, but you know, I would say in most every scenario that I've seen where I've actually seen the numbers, the seller who took a buyout deal from an iBuyer lost money. They were able to walk away with less money than they could have if they'd done it the traditional way. And the studies have shown on average that it's about 11% less. So let's say you're selling a $300,000 house. I mean, that's $33,000. That's a lot of money to leave behind. And you know, even after you pay a commission of whatever it is, you're going to come out way ahead, way more than 11%. And you know, even though an iBuyer company might not charge a commission, they all charge a transaction fee or an offer fee. And this can range, you know, even many times, sometimes even double what a traditional real estate commission could be. So it's something to really look at. And you know, I came across an article that I was reading, an exact thing in Atlanta, where a company came to a seller and said, hey, I want to offer you $248,000 for a property. And along came another iBuyer service, and they said, well, we want to offer you $256,000. And instead of having an actual appraisal done for the property, both of these companies were using a digital automated value service that guesstimated the price of this property, the value of the property. And so the seller of this home decided, you know what, I'm going to actually list it. And they sold this home, and when it was done, for $297,700. So they got a $248,000 offer, a $256,000 offer, and sold it for $297,700 in the open market. Now, in all fairness, they had to pay commission. They ended up discounting the property because of some problems with an inspection, and then they did some out-of-pocket repairs. So when it was all said and done, they netted $262,000. But that's a lot more than $248,000 or $256,000. So they did go to more trouble. It did take longer, but they netted more money. So the question is, are you more interested in doing it quickly or getting the most money? And either answer can be right. You've just got to decide what's best for you. Bottom line of my conversation with you today is, don't just sell your home to an iBuyer or an investor without first asking a real estate professional, how much is my home going to bring in the open market? You'll be sorry if you sell your home without doing that, particularly with the rise in prices right now. Why do you think they're out there wanting to buy at a discount? It's a great opportunity for them to have an investment. Don't sell yourself short. Be sure you call me or my team member first. It's easy to get in touch with us. Our direct number is 423-593-5588, or send me an email, charlotte@charlottemabreyteam.com. We want to help you do it most quickly and make the most money. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you've got questions, we'll get those answers for you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.